Mazda has just dropped the bombshell and it's electric. Meet the new Mazda CX-6e. It's coming to Australia later in 2026 and it's going to be very sharply priced. And check out some of the cool bits. So not only does it have active aero shutters down here, but have a look at this. It's got aero blades here. Now, these are designed to improve aerodynamics, so it should be able to drive further on a charge. This is good for more than 450 kilometers. The design is, I'm quite flummoxed by this. It looks fantastic. So here too, the air is channeled through the back of this. And again, the idea is to improve aerodynamics. Pretty cool. So here's the twist though. This car is gunning for the BYD Sealion 7, which has been selling like hotcakes at the moment, $1,500 a month in Australia, and also the Tesla Model Y. And the thing is, it's also going to be quite affordable. We'll get to price later, but it's going to undercut the Tesla Model Y and the BYD Sealion 7. I want to show the interior because it's pretty cool. So the door handles, I personally don't love these type of door handles, but they do give you aerodynamic improvements. So anyway, let's have a quick look at the seats. It all looks very Mazda, and there's a reason for that. Mazda has done significant redesign on this vehicle, but yes, it looks rather fancy, rather comfy. Let's see how it feels inside. And yeah, these are good seats. The headrests are quite high, you can see that. But there's a good sense of space in here. I'm impressed. But have a look at this. There is a lot of digital real estate here. This is a 26.45 inch screen or something like that. It's big. And this is the first Mazda without a digital instrument cluster or any instrument cluster. It does have a head-up display though, which is fantastic. Okay, so let's try the door shut. Yeah, solid. Not bad. It doesn't feel cheap and nasty. It does have door buttons here though. I'm not a huge fan of that. Hopefully there's a mechanism down here somewhere where you can unlock it manually without electricity being required. The trim, Mazda hasn't locked the spec in yet, and there's likely to be only 2 model grades. It'd be similar to the 6e, which is sort of like the old Mazda 6, but all electric. That one's coming mid-year. There's one spec and then the high spec. This will be the same. This vehicle is definitely the high spec version we'll get, and it'll probably mirror the same, naming convention that is already in Mazdas. So top spec's probably Akira or something like that. Price is the tricky one. We don't know exactly what the price is yet. If they get this car under 50K, it is going to sell like hotcakes. It'll give that Sealion 7 a run for its money. And it's interesting. I know underneath this is a Chang'an vehicle. This is that brand also owns Deepal, which sells in Australia. But it does feel Mazda. The shapes, the lines, it's very Japanese. I think Mazda buyers, especially the loyalists, the rusted on buyers are going to hop in this and go, yeah, this feels like a Mazda. So this is the 360-degree surround camera, which you can just hit the button on the steering wheel. Oh, 360, which is really nice. So you can instantly pick your different camera angles, or you can hit 3D. Look at that. Who parked this? Terrible. Terrible. No, that was me actually. Yeah, not too shabby. What does this do? Outside mirror adjustment. Yes, one of my pet hates, having to adjust the mirrors via the touchscreen, drilling into menus. As you can see, there is, where are we? Yeah, you've only got the window controls there. You can't adjust your mirrors via the door. So that's a little bit annoying, but look, it's not the end of the world. A lot of cars have it this way. And look, if you own it, you get used to it. You probably set them once, fire and forget. Oh, one of the things I do know about this vehicle, which is pretty cool. Where is it? Vehicle external announcement. So check this. If you hold this down, step away from the car. Step away from the car. RoboCop inbound. Okay, that's awesome. There you go. There's a lady talking as well. So we've got all our apps here. Looks like you can do Apple CarPlay. That's great. Oh, look, we've got a whole bunch of people. Oh, Shana's in there too. She must have been messing with the car. Oh, there we go. There's the sun blind. So, no, it's not working. How do I, all on? No, all off. Ah, there we go. It's doing it now. It's coming slowly. Anyway, let's go back to the screen. It's very much set up like most Chinese cars. I'm starting to get used to this layout. BYD sometimes has the menus on the left side, but they're all fairly similar. And one thing about them, yes, they are quite complex and involved for a first-time user, but there is so much there's so much detail in these, and you can really adjust a lot of things. And I wonder if, yeah, so there's a scroll down from the top, and you can customize a lot of these things. Obviously, there's.
What would you like me to assist you with?
Oh, Jesus Christ! Maybe you could turn down your volume a little bit first. Nope.
Okay,
Ooh.
volume decreased by 1.
Oh, crikey. Could you please open the sun blind again? Guess not.
Hi there, what can I do?
Crikey. What's the square root of 62?
Oops, I'm lost.
Me too. Oh, she's still listening. This is embarrassing. Okay, so back to the screen and...
Oops, I'm lost.
Oh, Jesus. Can we stop?
How may I help you?
No, just stop it. Cancel. So basically...
You haven't connected to Bluetooth yet. Please try again after connecting.
Wow, it's flawless. All right, not using that anymore. How do I turn you off? So adjusting the temperature requires a tap on the screen. Can you do... it doesn't have the three finger drags like BYD's, which are really handy. So you got to tap the fan icon, and then you can turn your heater on. So this is a European spec vehicle, obviously left-hand drive. The steering wheel will be over there somewhere in Aussie versions, and I like this. You've got the level of air outside, the parts per million? Particles per million? 2.5. And yeah, you can purify. So nice fresh air. That's obviously a Chinese-centric option, because in cities like Beijing, the air quality is not good. Really, really bad. So that sort of thing comes in handy. Might come in handy in Sydney and Melbourne. We'll turn that off. Now, why do we need the screen so long? That's the question. So there's obviously, okay, this is passenger stuff. You can fiddle with the passenger seat, that sort of thing. So it's a whole separate screen for them, which is interesting. That could be cool. Like if I could play some video games on that side of the car while my wife drives, that would be really interesting. That could be a good idea. Here's something interesting as well. Like a lot of decals. You got a little camera up there, so you can take selfies and stuff. Hey, Mum. So the kids will love that. All right, a couple of other factoids before we jump in the back seat, see what that's all about. So this vehicle is based on the Deepal S07, which is already available in Australia. I reviewed it. I didn't mind it. Wow. Okay. Yeah. It had super annoying ADAS functions, that is advanced driver assistance systems. So it's like telling you to slow down, it's beeping, it's bleeping, it drives you crazy. They fixed that on the Deepal. Mazda's already told us they're retuning the ADAS systems for Aussie conditions, which hopefully means less annoying. That is great. So yeah, we'll get the European, suspension tune. There's no, specific Aussie calibration. But, based on that Deepal S07, it could be fairly reasonable to drive. All right, I found something I really like in the menu. Check this out. Flip this bad boy around. Customizable steering wheel button. That is what you want. There's actually 2 of them. So that'll be really good for just quick functions. So you want to adjust the mirrors or you want to adjust the temperature air conditioning. That is really good. Well done. Okay, I'm going to adjust my seat to the way I would have it while driving. I like to be fairly close to the steering wheel. I will jump in the back now. Let's see what the go is. So, looks fairly standard, but look at this. That is nice. That makes getting in and out very, very easy. So we'll hop in. Oh, by the way, this vehicle is available with a 14-speaker Sony stereo. Again, Mazda hasn't confirmed the specification, but have a look at this. We've got our own air conditioning set up back here. Is that working? Oh, no, maybe. Oh, no, there goes the roof blind. Oh, you can move the seat forward and back too. Look at this. That'll be good for Uber drivers, so you can give the people in the back seat a bit more room. I really like that. This is comfy. This feels good. This feels really nice. I'm not going to do the pinch test where I put my hand in the window and do it up, because I've hurt myself doing that a lot of times. Lesson learnt. Get someone else to do that, hey? You've got one USB-C port back here. At the front, you've got USB-C, USB-A. Amenity is not too bad. Grab handles, lights. There's a couple of cup holders here. Can I spin it around? Yes, there we go. Got the fold-out armrest. Not too shabby. And yeah, the seats are surprisingly sculpted. Like, this is really comfortable. Adjustable headrests. And yeah, the huge glass roof is really nice. So back seat is impressive. I've got so much legroom. It is huge and it's comfortable. First impressions, pretty good. All right, time to check out the boot, or the trunk, as our US viewers would say. So let's have a look. Again, that design, we'll get into the battery, the range. Okay, I'll spoil the range for you now. It's 450 kilometers plus. Here's the button to open the boot. And they haven't given us a figure of how big the boot is, but just using my experienced eye compared to other SUVs, that's not too shabby at all. That's not too bad. Only a couple of tie-down points, but some Chinese SUVs have 0, so that's not the worst thing. Let's have a look under here. EVs generally have not much in terms of, so there's a tyre repair kit. There's no spare tyre. Let's have a quick look under here. Very flat underbody, but yes, overall boot space, not too bad. Let's check out the front as well. We'll shut that. I do like this design. They've done a really nice job of this vehicle. It sits on the road really nicely. It's gonna stand out. It's not quite as edgy and angular as its donor car, the Deepal S07, but yeah, it's quite striking. It's gonna turn heads, I think. All right, let's figure out how to open this front. Okay, opening the front is very similar to European cars. So you've got the little thing here, and it's a double tap. So you hit that twice. Up she pops, and 77 litres in there. That's nice. That's not too bad. So that's good for security as well. You can put, special. Oh, there's a bit of extra there, and there's lugs in there too. So you can fill those bad boys up with ice. Looks like you can pull out those little grommets, drain it. Yeah, that's a good frunk. We're getting to the stage where even a standard frunk is good, but something like that where there's a bit of extra, there's more features to it, is really cool. Ooh, I've spotted something else at the front. So at the start I showed you the cool aerodynamics. There's more here too. This thing is like, it's like an F1 car. They've sort of built it in a wind tunnel or something. I mean, they haven't, but obviously designed to be more aerodynamic. So yes, the Range is 450 kilometers. The battery is a 78 kilowatt hour lithium iron phosphate. So that's LFP, no cobalt, which apparently is, you know, it's a thing now. You want to have no cobalt. And it will do, over 450 kilometers, WLTP. We don't have the exact numbers on it yet. And charging will be relatively quick, about 15 minutes on a DC fast charger to go from 30 to 80%. Pretty standard. No 0 to 100 kilometer time yet for Australia, but the overseas models do it in about 7.9 seconds, and that's with a 190 kilowatt e-motor. Now, this is rear wheel drive, which I'm very excited about because another car I tested recently, another EV, the Leap Motor B10, which is a lot nicer to drive than the C10. That's also rear wheel drive, small motor, but it really does motivate nicely, and I'm quietly excited that this could be a lot of fun to drive as well because it's fitted with 21-inch alloys that look pretty cool. They've got Michelin Pilot Sport 4 tyres on them. This thing is going to grip, so that's going to be really cool. And again, the design. I think when people see this in the showrooms, they're gonna love what they see. You've got these LED lights that join into the grille there. That's all lit up. It's a fancy looking machine. There's no doubt about that. I quite like it. What do you reckon? Let me know in the comments. Is it a good looking machine? Would you go for it? I think the price is going to be pretty sharp compared to other EVs, but if you do walk into a Mazda dealership and you're looking at a new CX-5, it's also coming out soon, that's going to be a lot cheaper. That's I think that starts at about 40 grand, whereas this one, it's going to start at more like 50 grand, I think. But yeah, I guess it comes down to that idea whether you're ready to make that leap to an EV. So yeah, it's going to be very interesting to see. Are you a Mazda owner? Do you like Mazdas? Are you ready to make the switch to EV? Let me know in the comments below and stay tuned for our first drive of this vehicle very soon. Thanks for watching. See you next time.